Okay, so good morning, good afternoon. We're going to start with a really simple breathing exercise to begin to steady and still our mind. So, if you're coming in today with something that's been noodling through, something that you're ruminating on, the goal here is to take that mental body and rein it in, because the path of yoga is really about being able to still the vrittis, being able to take the negative mind or the positive mind, whichever's more active, and to bring it into a space of neutrality so that we can sit in stillness and connect to the divine, because the divine mind is way wiser than our own mind. And whatever that looks like for you, it might be your intuition, it might be connection to nature, it might be just being able to be in your own presence, which is, it sounds easy, but it's actually really hard. So, we're going to be building some silence today. If you have an intolerance for silence, just watch that as we go into silent meditation. Try to be with yourself in the restlessness, and I'm going to give you a mantra to be able to focus your mind on in the silence. And so, even if the meditation feels like you just wrangling your mind and bringing yourself back, that process, if you think about taking a toddler and trying to get a toddler to sit at the dinner table for dinner, right? In time, the toddler will learn how to come back to the dinner table and sit still at the table. And it's very much the same thing when we're starting to train the mind. We're developing the habit and the capacity to be in stillness. And that's where bliss is. That's where Ananda, that's where self connection lies. And in fact, I think when you find that still place, life starts to make a lot more sense, because there's a haven or a refuge that you can sit in that doesn't have us grasping, but has us really just pulled into ourselves. So that's the goal. It may not feel like it when you're sitting in that initial silence. So, if you will, just find your normal breath. Before we modify breath, we want to find our normal breath. So, just find your normal breath. And as you feel yourself breathing, relax. And just notice whatever is going on in your mind. Be the witness to it. Just watch yourself. Just watch the mind, if you will. A few more breaths, just normal breaths here. Good. And now, if you will, just take your hands and place them facing upright on your thighs, opening your mudra, opening your posture. And then, if you will, just allow your gaze, allow your eyes to gaze into the third eye without straining your eyes. And then check your posture, if you will. See if you have a straight spine that feels comfortable, that when you go into silent meditation, your body will feel supported. Just make that adjustment if you can. Again, just allowing the gaze to turn upward to the third eye. Now, if you will, take a deep breath. And then give a double exhale. Exhale twice. Exhaling everything out. Good. Breathing in for the count of 10. Retain. 10. And exhale 10. Nice, slow, valving the back of the throat. Breathing in 10. Retaining for 10. Exhaling 10. Inhale 10. Retaining 10. Exhaling slowly 10. Your own pace now. Breathing in for whatever length. Holding for the same length and exhaling for the same length. Attention to the third eye. Just a couple more now. Keeping yourself focused on your breath. When you're ready, come back to your normal breath and bring your mind focused on the sound of Om. Repeating a nice long Om in your mind. Seeing the Om, hearing the Om, mentally chanting the Om. Allowing your breath to be the Om. Just keeping your mind focused on Om. Gaze is up at the third eye. Now, if you will, begin to drop into your heart space, invoking gratitude, love, or even a deep desire to connect with the divine. Repeating, I love you, divine. Thank you for loving me. I love you, divine. Thank you. Thank you. And as you deepen into that, you can go into gratitude for all the blessings, the goodness, the sweetness. Feeling the love and the gratitude, and really being able to see all of the blessings, the beauty, the abundance right here, right now. Affirming that. And if there's anything, any requests, any desires, any assistance from the divine, allow yourself to feel into the soul's desire underneath the mind's, sinking into those desires now. Divine, help me, support me, create ease, heal me. And get specific if there's something that's been on your mind. As you feel those desires, go into the depth of gratitude. As you ask, you shall receive, trusting that when you ask, the divine always responds. The divine is in service to us, our guides, the divine beings. So just feel into the gratitude for that support, for the care. And see if you can receive the desires you just placed forward. Feel in your body, receiving them. Notice what that feels like. And as you anchor this in, bringing your hands to your heart, prayer, deep gratitude to the divine, to the masters, deep gratitude to the earth and to yourself. Namaste.